Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm going to do a sign energy check-in, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. The energy has been a lot, so I appreciate you guys being super patient with me as I get these videos out. So let's start with air, and let's do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I think I'm going to start with these, but I'm going to start with let's start with Gemini. We'll do Gemini, then we'll do Libra and Aquarius. So Gemini first. And guys, please keep in mind, whenever you see any sign reading, it's about the energy. So if you're listening to a sign and it's not really like your sign that you normally listen to, there still might be a message for you. So always keep that in mind. If anyone is interested in personal readings, I am available for those. So please just email me. And let's just go ahead and get started. So I hope everyone's doing well. Let's do Gemini. Ooh, change. I can definitely feel that. I was just about to say that. Like, I feel like there's a lot of changes, quick moving energy, environment changes, social changes, maybe even with friendships, relationships, family. Like, there's something changing, or there's a lot of different things going on at one time that is changing, shifting, perspectives changing, social aspects changing, like the way that you socialize is changing, the way that you bring people into your world is changing. Yeah, there's also something about unity too. Like there could be like a reconnection of sorts, like within the mind, within self. It's like a deeper level of consciousness, a deeper level of self recognition, a deeper level of understanding that has come about because of some type of event or some type of change or some type of process that initiated this, or it's been an ongoing cycle where it's been like a couple years building up to this. This has been like I almost want to say evolution of sorts. And then you have participation. So this kind of brings me, this is like actively making changes, actively taking steps, actively building some type of foundation with other people, the people around you. Again, I do see a sense of self too, where it's co-creating with spirit, with people around you, with community, co-creating this type of energy. There's a balance that's taking place. This balance that's taking place is bringing harmony too. Could be at a collective level, could be on an individual level, but this is like a unity type of balance, whether it be masculine, feminine energies, like harmonizing, coming together. But that's all dynamics though, not just masculine and feminine. It's like the, I want to say like polarity. It's like the law of like opposites, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. To put it in simple terms, like easier terms. There's something about the moon too. Like, I don't know if the moon cycles are relating to this. Or it's like they're bringing something in, but there's like something very like otherworldly about this energy, whether it's how it feels or whether this is happening on like a spectrum that like we can't see with the physical eye. But this is like participation from all groups. participation from like humanity. There's big Aquarius energy here. But this is also participation amongst like a unit within self, within like interpersonal relationships. And it's changes, like huge changes, shifts. And I feel like as one is changing on the inside, they're noticing how their outer world is changing. Or there's like a mirror resemblance of something that's going on here, where somebody's like recognizing this change and seeing it, co-creating with it, participating with it. Whether you see it physically, whether you feel it. And again, this is for Gemini. Okay. So you guys got the Fool. This is taking a leap of faith. There's some type of change that's coming towards you, Gemini, where it's like you're being asked to participate, you're being asked to co-create, and this is going to lead to some type of new start. And again, I'm being pulled to the moon and the stars that are in this card here, up in the sky. Like I just keep being pulled to that. So whatever that might be relating to, I don't know. But there is a tiny little gnat that is just like on the cards right now. And I'm like, okay. Tiny little gnat, again, comes out of nowhere. Not like, but he's just on the cards. I don't know what that's about, to be completely honest with you. Again, like I didn't see him all morning, and now he's just flying around. I'm like, thank you for your presence. Just this one little gnat. Like, I don't know what that's about. I don't know if this is like what? Again, didn't see him all morning. But anyway, this is like a leap of faith. So I don't know if Gemini, if this is you or if this is somebody coming towards you, because I do pick up on that harmonious masculine feminine energy here. So this could be in relation to a romantic situation where it's like change is coming, participation is coming, actively participating, action taking. There's fire energy here, there's air energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy very strongly. I'm also actually picking up a water dynamic too. And on this card with the change card, you actually have every zodiac. You have every zodiac on this wheel. So technically speaking, every zodiac is present. So Gemini, I don't know, this could be you, you know? You have receptivity also. So this is like unity within self, harmony within self. This is like activation. This is like activation of like that spiritual life force energy that like runs through all of us, right? Like this is like that activation of like that the divine being within. Again, I just want to keep saying like you're co-creating or you're working together, whether it be with spirit, whether it be with other people, your community, your family, your friends. You're doing something, and it's there's going to be some type of opportunity with the Fool here where it's but be careful though of like there's a lot of like blissful, I want to say blissful thinking, like head up in the clouds type of like kind of ground yourself here, because the person in this card is like hanging off the edge of this cliff, but they're very happy, they're very content, they're like holding out like a little flower. But it's like if he steps over, you know what I mean, like he could, like I'm being pulled to this where it's like you could walk off the edge of this cliff, you know. So be prepared and like stay grounded for like whatever change is coming towards you, because you're going to be asked to participate in something, or you're going to be asked to like change and participate and co-create, but it's leading to this receptivity. It's like a very beautiful feminine energy of just being receptive to what the universe has to give you, to what you are bringing in. for yourself. They're gifts for you. You know, like these are like people reaching out to you, friends reaching out to you, loved ones reaching out to you. This is like opportunities being handed to you. This is like a doorway being opened, a realization taking place. This is like a whole change of even perspective. It's like letting go of like, this could even be like a letting go of the physical sense, stepping into a more perceptive place of being instead of from a material place of being, I guess. I don't know how else to put that. Gemini, that's beautiful. So let me pull some traditional cards here for you. Ripeness at the bottom of the deck. I'm being pulled to that with intensity. You have Leo energy very strongly. But this is like the fruits of your labor, like coming through, or the fruits of something coming to full bloom. So whether you're like coming together with a group of people, whether you're coming together with another person, this is like stepping into a whole new dynamic. But again, there's a message about staying grounded throughout this whole process, Gemini. So the first card out for you is the High Priestess. Again, strong Pisces energy. The Hermit, oh my gosh. Virgo energy very strongly too. Whew. Again, if you're dealing with another person, like a romantic situation, I strongly feel like this is like co-creating. This is like the Hermit is just as like, I don't, for whatever reason, the way that these two cards came out, I actually see the High Priestess and the Hermit as being like equal, like masculine, feminine energies. Like the Hermit is extremely wise, knows how to go within. Like the Hermit, when you go into Hermit mode, you don't come out the same person. You do the work on yourself. The High Priestess does the work on themselves. Like this is like two energies, and this is almost like a Hermit type of energy coming towards this High Priestess. Almost being open, receptive, like letting their guard down. I don't know if you're dealing with a masculine who's been very like off, like standoffish almost, but this is somebody coming back around because the Hermit leaves and comes back. They go within and then they come back. So you could be dealing with somebody like strong Virgo placement. Maybe even a Venus in Virgo. But this is someone who like reflects deeply. But this is also enlightenment too. This is like going within to a certain point, like being enlightened, becoming enlightened. But I almost get the sense that somebody might have kind of co-created in this process of enlightenment. Like it's almost like whomever this High Priestess energy is to this Hermit energy changed their perspective, brought a new type of perspective. Like you were dealing with a Hermit energy that was very much well in the earthly presence, like in the material, like maybe very, I'm almost feeling Aquarian type of energy where this person deals with like collectives of people, or like they have a lot of friends, or they like to be with their friends, or they like have a strong emphasis on whatever's going on in the material realm. And then this other energy over here with the High Priestess is like so focused on like spiritual energy, so focused on like, it's like this air energy, this air water energy combo. And then you have like this like air, fire, earth combo. And I don't even know what I'm doing with my hands as I say that. It's just like there's something very like, I want to say alchemic about whatever is, it's like a dynamic between two people. But it's like bringing like two perspectives into being. The High Priestess holding like this spiritual knowledge, this Hermit holding this like earthly knowledge. Like, I don't know what that's about, but you could actually have been dealing with somebody who even maybe in the past they weren't. They were like, they would maybe consider themselves maybe not spiritual, but like now it's like they have a different perspective because they were dealing with an energy that was very spiritual. There's even a strong connection to like traditional like beliefs. Like this is somebody very knowledgeable. So you have the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. I almost get the sense like this, I don't know, you could be dealing with somebody who's a little bit older. You could be dealing with somebody who is a little bit younger too. I don't know what this is about. But it's like, this is like a small gesture. This is like a small apology even. Somebody could have trouble communicating, but they look at somebody as the Queen of Pentacles, which is like grounded, stable, reliable, motherly. It's the Queen of Pentacles. This is like maybe wanting to take a leap of faith, maybe wanting to reach out. I'm looking at this Page of Cups as I look at this Fool, and they're kind of in the same position where they have their arm out, where one's offering flowers, one is offering a fish in a cup. Now with the Page of Cups, it's like some people read it differently, but I almost see this as like a small gesture. This is a little message. This is I almost get the sense like, are you still mad at me? Type of energy where it's like somebody might ask you, like, I don't know if something went down between two people where like maybe somebody pulled back their energy and they just kind of focused on whatever they were focused on, and this other person's just like, okay, like, but they're coming back in this like youthful energy. I'm just knocked my coffee over. They're coming back in this like youthful energy, and they're hoping that this feminine energy is going to be receptive to whatever this is. But they've done some type of work on themselves. For the High Priestess and the Hermit to come out, this is somebody who's coming out very fresh, new perspective. Could be dealing with a strong earth sign. You have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Swords. This is somebody rushing in. The Chariot at the top of the deck. This is somebody who in the past could have self-sabotaged. Or this is somebody in the past who maybe tried to get around something. Bird just flew by my window when I said that. It just caught my eye. But I actually don't see that you're very focused on it. So this is somebody, again, the Magician came back out. This is somebody who wants to manifest something. They want to take action. They want to put work in. They realize they have all the tools necessary. They have a cup, they have a pentacle, they have a sword, they have a wand. I don't know. This is like the Hermit coming into the Magician. This is very spiritual. This is somebody who really went within, and it could have had to do with an offer, or it had to do with like an apology or some type of gesture. But this Hermit, I feel like, is stepping into this Magician energy because they're being guided. Like, I don't know if like, I don't know, like you, like there was some type of feminine energy here that really like woke somebody up in the sense of like truth. I don't know what that's about, but the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups over the Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck, again with the Knight of Swords. What? Okay, give me 1 second. You have the Empress at the top of the deck with the Seven of Pentacles, King of Wands, Six of Cups, Ten of Wands. Oh, okay, Three of Wands. So you could be connecting with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type of energy, King of Wands. This person could be at a distance. This is somebody who would have already invested some type of time, but this is also somebody who, again, is waiting for like some type of a perfect opportunity. Because with the Six of Cups, this is like reminiscing. This is like having, like, especially with you coming in as the Empress, or this Empress sitting here, this King of Wands sitting here, like this all It's like this person could be at a distance. They're really stressed out with the Ten of Wands. They're waiting for something. They're daydreaming about something. They're thinking about something. Again, the Six of Cups is like very strong memories. Like, they're very fond of this connection, but they're very stressed out. I don't know if you were dealing with somebody, again, with the Page of Wands being here. Like, I feel like you're not getting the full image of someone, or someone wasn't showing you the full image. But now with these cards crowning it at the top, this is like somebody coming into alignment, being receptive. This feminine energy, staying in feminine energy, especially with the Empress. It's like this Empress is not getting off their throne. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not getting up. Which makes sense with receptivity here. Like, this person, this masculine, is realizing that they have to come to you. So I don't know if you were dealing with an energy that thought that you would come to them, or that you would reach out to them. I don't know what that's about. I almost get the sense that there's also an energy here. Okay, this is like a kind of like a separate energy. And again, not every message is going to resonate with everyone, because this is a general message. But there is like feminine energy very strongly on this board that is recognizing, or is not putting in any effort unless it is what they know is for them. Like, there's a feminine energy that's like fully stepping into not entertaining anything that is less than what they're asking for, what they deserve. So you have a feminine energy, again, that could be, this is like, you know, flip-flop energy here. If you're not dealing with another person, if you're totally single, you're just like not connecting with anybody, you're just like, okay, I'm done. This is recognizing, like, I almost want to say discernment. This is like using discernment when it comes to what you're investing within other people. Like you have a Page of Wands, a Page of Cups, and you're sitting as the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Like, you're not entertaining anything else other than what's right in front of you, because the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups are she's focused on that cup. She's focused on that pentacle. And if it's like not that, then it's just like, okay, like, I'm not going to waste my time with this, because you went within, you did the work on yourself. You recognize that you have all the tools that are necessary. You recognize that you have the power to do whatever it is that you want to achieve, energetically, spiritually, physically, whatever. And my throat is like going crazy. Like, this is also speaking truth, owning truth. Again, this is like a sudden change. This could be within self. Staying grounded, being emotionally grounded, stepping into that Empress energy, not entertaining any energies that are like non-committal or in and out. Like, you want something committed. You want something grounded. But then you have this King of Wands here. So if I go back to the situation where there is other people, if you are dealing with somebody, this King of Wands could be somebody from the past who's just kind of like watching, observing, daydreaming, remembering, going through memories, reliving like whatever happened in the past. But they're at a distance. There's something about a distance here, and it's this King of Wands. So again, the King of Wands can be an energy that tends to be a little bit non-committal, tends to be a little bit more flirtatious, tends to have a little bit more, you know, they have options. King of Wands can be, you know, not quick to commit, but like, you know, wants to kind of play around, do what they want type of deal. But then again, there is another energy with the King of Wands where the King of Wands will commit to what they are passionate about. And there's a strong energy coming off this King of Wands. Like, they are really like focused on something in front of them. And it has to do with their past that they're really stressed out about. And it could be this Empress energy, which I feel is this feminine over here. Because with the Empress coming out with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, I don't really see that as being multiple different people. I mean, I could look at it that way, but that's not the energy that I'm picking up on. Sorry about that. In the past, you could have been entertaining a situation that it's like, is this ever going to grow? What you were getting wasn't what you were asking for. It's like they were only showing up as a page. So again, there's some type of strong connection. This could be somebody from your past where it's like they came in before and they weren't really giving you like 100%. They were giving you like 10%, 20%. But now it's like this person's stepping in. Because it's almost like I'm seeing like this whole like wheel of like, it's like this Queen of Pentacles was like, no, I'm going to stay in my energy because this isn't the offer that I'm looking for. No, the Queen of Cups like, no, I'm going to stay in the self-love energy because this isn't the offer I'm looking for. It's almost like you had a person who was like, okay, I'm going to try this. Okay, I'm going to come back and try this. Okay, none of that worked. So what's going to work? And now you're sitting as the Empress. So it's like they got to come in more than a page. But they're coming in as a King of Wands. They're not coming in as an Emperor. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if this person's going to try and like come in and be like real passionate, but this person's really stressed out. They might not be telling you. It could have to do with the past. I don't know what the initial J is about. I'm also seeing a W, like the letter W, a J, a B, an A. I don't know. But like the Ten of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, twice now. Like this is somebody rushing in, but their communication is not like very graceful, to put it lightly. It's kind of like very quick, intense. Like I don't know if this person feels like they have to rush in because something like, this is an energy that gets like lost in their thoughts. Like the overthinker, overanalyzer. This is somebody who like literally comes up with all these different scenarios. There's like all these different scenarios that this person is like coming up with. And I actually think that might actually be a blockage in this situation because they're like a super critical thinker or like a super like their thoughts are like not with them right now. And I'm not trying to like laugh, but I'm like, this person is like all up in their head about like different ways that maybe like something goes down or like that you'll respond to them. And it's like stressing them out and they're like just sitting at a distance. They're waiting for something. Let me see something here, Gemini, because I spent 28 minutes on you guys. And I'm going to get Libra and Aquarius in on this video. But I can't help it. I want to dig. So the Eight of Cups is coming back around. Something could have ended in the past, but somebody you have the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, Five of Swords. Somebody feels so defeated. Somebody sees something clearly. They were confused in the past. There was some illusionary energy stepping in between something, preventing something from coming through. This illusionary energy is moving out of the way because there's a Two of Cups and a Ten of Cups here. There could be travel involved. Somebody could be traveling to see somebody. Somebody could reach out and want to communicate to somebody. This is feeling left out in the cold. This is feeling defeated. This is having a lot of anxiety. This is having sleepless nights over maybe an offer that maybe didn't go right because somebody was juggling. Somebody wasn't putting a full 100% into something. You have the King of Pentacles here, again, coming out. So you have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles now. So that tells me that this is somebody, again, who has hope that they can transform something. or has hope that they can bring clarity to a situation. So I feel like whoever this King of Wands is, this is somebody, again, who could have came in before with a lot of passion, a lot of like in and out type of energy, a lot of quick energy, a lot of like, it's like they tried everything at first. And it's like, okay, well, I'll give a little bit of this. I'll give a little bit of that. I'll give a little bit of more of this. And it's like this person, like this feminine energy wasn't responding, or like just shut it down, or like just walked away from whatever this is, because it wasn't the offer that they wanted. Like this person wasn't coming in as a king. This person was coming in as a page before, but it's like now they're like, okay, how do I approach this person? If this didn't work and that didn't work and this didn't work, how do I approach this person? How do I come in and do this? And I think that there's a recognizing, that's a recognition taking place. And I'm actually like having a hard time saying this, where it's like, I'm like feeling like this like blockage in my chest. And I'm like, okay, like this might be really hard for somebody to like communicate or like talk about, or this could be like a hard transition for somebody to even like, with this Eight of Wands, it's like a burst. Like, I don't know what that is. But like, I get the sense that this might be a difficult process for this masculine energy to kind of get off their chest, or to like talk about or communicate about. But see, they're coming in now as the King of Pentacles over the King of Wands, which tells me that this person might actually come in a little bit more stable, a little bit more grounded, a little bit more focused on like reviving something or trying to like make something work. Because in the past, what they were offering, it wasn't 100%. Like they had other things that were influencing their offer. Or they had other things that were like being juggled in the process of their ability to make this offer. And so it left them feeling very defeated, very like can't sleep at night type of deal, up all night feeling like they missed an opportunity, feeling sad, feeling lonely, feeling like they screwed something up because they juggled something, they didn't put 100% into something. It was just kind of like, okay, like, why did I do that type of energy? Like, why did I do that? Then you have the Four of Wands with the Eight of Wands. It's like somebody might be recognizing something now. So let me pull you guys one of these cards here, Gemini. Finances and career and express your love. I feel like somebody's coming in. I feel like if anything, somebody could have been juggling finances. Somebody could have been juggling a career. Somebody could have been so focused on their job and money and making money and getting farther in whatever it is that they were doing, that they got kind of preoccupied with something. And whatever it is there's going to be some type of expression. Somebody might come in and make some type of gesture. Somebody might come in and finally kind of like start to open up here with the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups especially. It's like taking that leap of faith, being receptive, opening up to that feminine energy and not being so closed off. So let's move forward to Libra. So let me write down what time, 33:22. Okay. All right, so we're going to move to Libra. And I can't see the chat, so I apologize if anybody has wrote in it. I can't see it. I don't know why. So, hi everyone. All right, so let's move on to Libra. Okay. Libra. Ooh. You guys have the Outsider, Thunderbolt, Libra. Letting go. Shit. Libra, what the shit is this? This is actually beautiful. Hold on a second. Understanding. Holy shit. Rebirth. Understanding. Damn. You guys are going through it. or you guys might feel like you're going through it, or you might be connecting with somebody in Libra energy who's going through it. This is a lot of like inner child work for me, this card here, because like it's like a little boy behind this like gate. Somebody is letting go of their past, and whatever it is that they're letting go of, it's very deep. I'm not going to dive into it because again, it's very personal. This outsider card is always very personal for me as a reader. So whomever, whether it be you, whether it be somebody you're connecting with, could be a masculine energy, could be a feminine energy. Whatever this person is going through, whatever you're going through, just know that you're going to get through it. This is a complete like reconnection of self. This is a complete like revisiting of childhood wounds, revisiting of childhood trauma. This is realizing how that trauma has impacted throughout time and throughout cycles of your life leading to where you are now, or vice versa for somebody who you're dealing with. Somebody could have really pulled back their energy and kind of disappeared for a little while. The reason that this person might have pulled back their energy is because of the work that they're doing on themselves right now. Again, it's very, very deep. These are things that this person has kept very locked up within themselves for a very, 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 very long time. Like this is years. Again, this is childhood related. This is a lot of deep emotional inner work that somebody's in the process of letting go to step into a new vision. This is understanding the things that like look at how beautiful this imagery is on this card. Okay, this is why I say like whomever this reading is for, whomever is going through this, look at this. It's like this child is being freed from these gates, right? Being freed out with these other birds. Like it's just this child is just like coming out of these gates, going like with these birds, and I just see this child like literally taking flight. So I don't know. Again, this is like very powerful imagery for me as a reader. Like this is insane. I've never gotten that type of power off of these two cards before. But this is like somebody who has felt very restricted, very stuck. This could be at a spiritual level. It's like being released. Like something being finally like being released. The bar is being released. This lock is coming off this gate, and this little energy right here, whether it be a spiritual being, whether it be inner child, whether it be it's taking flight. You see what I'm saying? Like that's like super powerful energy. Holy shit. Thunderbolt. It's like stripping away the old programming, the old ways of being. All of that's falling away, and something's being lit up. There's a lot of fire. But this is to release. Like this destruction, like I don't want to say destruction because I feel like that's a very powerful word, but this is like destruction of like old structures, beliefs, inner beliefs, like limiting beliefs, like whatever this was, like this is a total destruction of that for this to come in, for this release to come in. And then you have letting go with new vision. It's like this is very powerful. This is again like breaking away of like the bondage of self. That's kind of like how I'm getting this. It's like breaking away the bondage of self. I can't even pick the cards up. Like it's like birthing a new being. Whether it be individually, whether it be collectively, but this is like the release of something that goes very deep, because you have rebirth here too that came out. So with this rebirth card, it's like something is finally being released so that something can come into new. This is the rebirth of self. This is the rebirth of like somebody's inner child. This is the rebirth of somebody who again, is doing a lot of work on themselves. And if you are the person who's hearing this reading, like, I mean, I commend you. Like, this is powerful work. Like, somebody is revisiting like some deep stuff, but what it's going to bring is so beautiful, because it's going to release, like, whatever you feel like has been holding you back is going to be released. Whatever you feel like is keeping you chained, is keeping you stuck, like, it's going to be released. And I'm actually being pulled to this little lock that's actually on this card. It's unlocked. Like, the lock itself is actually opened. And so this illusionary chain that's like wrapped around these gates is not actually there. Like, this, you can lift that lock up, you can take those chains off. You know, but this is like, again, that inner child type of, like, very deep, very, very deep, like, connection here. Because this is like feeling stuck, but you're not stuck. Feeling like you can't do it, but you can do it. Feeling like, you know, maybe the words of like the people in your past telling you like that you can't do something or that you're not good enough. It's like those voices, those limiting beliefs that aren't yours. They were projected upon you. That's all being released. All of that is it's being released. It's being stripped away. It's being taken down. It's somebody's in the process of letting that go so that they can take flight and basically have this rebirth of this new vision. It's like, again, like in what I study, we call it dying to the old self, and that's how I've learned it. It's like the term that I use and what I've come to understand studying what I study is this term called dying to the old self. And it's really a beautiful process that takes place. It's really powerful. I mean, this is some serious work that somebody's doing on themselves. This is a collective level. This is an individual level. Like, super powerful stuff. So let's pull some other cards here and see what else we can get. Again, I wish I could see the chat. I don't know why it keeps like not popping up, but this is a tower moment too, if you want to call it a tower moment. This is very scorpionic energy. But this is, again, I feel like this is within the self. This is like deep reflection. I feel like somebody's going out and like they're going out in nature and they're spending a couple days in nature. They're going camping, or like you're sitting out under the stars, or like you're sitting out at a bonfire, or like you're going to some type of like a ceremony and it's outdoors. And it's like something's taking place at this ceremony where you're going to see something in the sky, or something's going to happen in the sky. But I'm seeing these birds like take flight from whatever old restrictions, old powers, old beliefs. Like, they're taking flight. They're being released. This lock is coming off this gate. Very strong Leo energy here. And I'm actually being pulled to this camel on this card down here. Like, this is a lot of wisdom that somebody is coming into knowledge with. This is being able to, like, again, co-create. I don't know what that's about, but this is coming into harmony. It's like that. It's like I'm seeing this image of this little boy, right? Like, this is the image that they're giving me. I'm seeing this image of this small child, and they're stepping away from this gate that appears to be locked, but it's not locked. Okay, because the lock is actually unlocked. And this little boy is actually reshifting their focus and playing this musical instrument, kind of just refocusing on that purity of creative energy, of innocent energy, of stepping away from what seems to be a blockage and choosing to create something with passion. Whether that's metaphorical, whether that's symbolic, it's like the stepping away of that energy. Like you're not focused on whatever that gate is anymore. It's like it's not a blockage. And to a child, it might appear to be a blockage. So to the inner child, it might have appeared to be a blockage. This is like revisiting memories from childhood and like realizing like something that prevented. It was like a pivotal point in childhood. Like moments in childhood are being revisited right now in somebody's world, right? In somebody's reality. It's like doing the inner work on themselves. And somebody's going back in time and they're remembering these events that took place, whether it be something that somebody said to them, whether it be something that occurred, whether it be something with the parents. And it's like they're realizing that what they thought was a blockage, what they thought was a hurdle, what they thought was a giant mountain that they had to overcome is not even, it's not that. It was the illusion. It was the power of illusion. That as children, we don't have that complex, abstract thought yet. And so in our minds as children, it's like reparenting the self, reparenting the inner child, to reshaping those limiting beliefs that even like people might not have even realized happened. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting, and that has to come out. So it is what it is. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is moving away from the darkness, moving away from feeling defeated. And again, I feel another energy here where, again, you could be making progress, I wanted to say, but making progress towards what? It's like moving away from whatever is making you feel stuck. Like I keep seeing these swords and they look like these bars, you know, it's like these swords look like these bars. And it's like you're moving away from whatever thought was keeping you stuck, moving away from it, transitioning away from it. Again, these damn swords, look at all this. It looks like mental jail, you know, it literally looks like a mental prison. But again, this is moving away from it, moving through it. I almost get the sense that, again, I see masculine, feminine energy on the board. I almost see like this imagery of like a feminine energy being very stuck in these mental thoughts or whatever it might be, feeling very trapped. And then it's like somebody coming along and assisting them. But again, there's that child in the card here where it's like, again, it could be inner child work. It could be physically, this person could have a child, it could be inner child stuff. But this is like getting assistance to move through this. Like somebody's helping you, or like somebody's offering a hand to help you through some type of a process. This is like mental imprisonment. This is like an individual, like I'm seeing like an image of like somebody going through something within. And it's like somebody's coming into your world to help you or to offer you a hand, or somebody has come into your world to offer you a hand. Again, Six of Pentacles, somebody's coming in to offer some type of like something, give something. Equal give and take, even. Let me keep going here. This is for Libra. This is somebody working very hard towards coming out into this new energy. Somebody like works to process their emotion, or they have to do something productive to process their emotion. This is somebody who throws themselves into their job or throws themselves into their work to keep busy. But this is strong Libra energy with the scales here. I'm picking up on like very strong Libra energy where I don't know if this is like, I'm actually seeing somebody getting out of jail. And I don't know if, again, this is very random, but I'm seeing somebody getting out of jail. And they're going to go to work. You know, they're going to try to let go of this past. They're going to try to step into this new energy. And I'm seeing like celebratory energy, like a family, friends. So this is positive if you're dealing with that situation. If you're dealing with romance in a situation like that, romantically, this is somebody, again, so like really just focused on self right now, like working to reconcile within self to step into this new power. I don't see any like court cards. These are all, I mean, it's a 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. You have 6, 8, 6, 8. And then you have a 3. And then you have the 5 of Swords. This is wanting, again, to move away from feeling defeated, moving away from narcissistic energy, moving away from argumentative energy. The Ace of Pentacles, wanting a new opportunity, wanting to take a leap of faith. This is something that you could see, that you could not see coming towards you, where it's like you're not paying attention to it. Like somebody closed off, like they don't see something coming. But this is like an Ace of Pentacles leading to the 10 of Pentacles, right? This is the beginning of the 10 of Pentacles. This is the building of a foundation, something stable. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune, the energy shifting. You have the Hangman and the Emperor. Look at that. Somebody is looking at something differently now after doing some very deep reflection on themselves, doing a lot of inner work, reconnecting with their childhood, reconnecting with events that occurred within childhood. It's the Emperor taking control of their life, taking control of their situation, taking control of their environment, really, taking control of self. The Hangman having a new perspective, realizing that they need to take action, that they need to take control of whatever this is in order to heal, in order to get this new opportunity, in order to start fresh. This is recognizing power within self. This is also an Emperor energy. Could be dealing with somebody a little bit older than you. Doesn't necessarily mean that all the time, but this is somebody, again, who is very weathered to getting through shit, if that makes sense. Like this is somebody who knows how to get through stuff, knows how to put their best foot forward and take control of a situation. This is also having hope to reconcile, but with this Emperor, this is new vision. So this is like newfound inner strength, releasing from the old self, the self bondage. And then you have the Queen of Wands with the Moon. Yeah. Somebody's been holding on to somebody. Hold on, I'm getting a lot of energies right now. Libra, if you're dealing with multiple people, just be careful. You could be the Queen of Wands, the Moon, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Cups. Then the Chariot, the Three of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. I don't know if like in the past you were dealing with multiple people and you're moving away from that energy. Let me see something here. Queen of Cups came out because I asked, what is the Emperor focused on? The Queen of Cups. That's a lot of cards that just came out. The High Priestess and the Knight of Cups came out with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands peeking out with the Two of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, so this Emperor energy is realizing like the power that they have within themselves, and then they're also realizing like again, like I don't know if you were dealing with somebody who dealt with a lot of other people or if they entertained a lot of different things, but this is also like feeling defeated but wanting to move forward, having somebody already on board with you. I don't know if somebody had to clear something up in the past before something could move forward. But this Emperor is focused with the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So this is wanting to make an offer to somebody who they look at as being very like emotionally grounded, very emotionally nurturing is what I'm looking for. But I almost get the sense like I don't know if this Queen of Cups energy turned their back to this Emperor because of like other people or whatever was taking place. But with all the feminine energy being out, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords popping up, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles, I'm almost getting like, again, with Emperor, I almost want to say this is like Empress type of energy where it's like the embodiment of all queens. Because I mean, yes, the Three of Cups is here, but I don't know if I necessarily see it as multiple people. Could be. The Hangman realizing enlightenment, Pisces energy, realizing what they want to invest in. But this is the Emperor gaining a new perspective regardless, stepping into new powerful energy of the Emperor, stepping into that action, taking that, knowing their worth, knowing their power. They're focused on this Queen of Cups with this Knight of Cups. I don't know if like there was an offer made or an offer that's going to be made, but it's not going to come until after whatever work they're doing within self. But again, this is like wanting to move away from this energy of like entrapment, wanting to move towards investing, wanting to move towards equal give and take, wanting to move towards celebratory energy. The wheel is here turning in this person's favor, an offer coming in. Again, they're sitting as the Emperor, but they're coming in as the Knight of Cups. They're hoping that somebody's going to be receptive emotionally. Again, they're coming in with a Pentacle and a Knight of Cups, so they're not coming in with a lot of emotion. They're coming in more action oriented and more like, all right, I'm gonna ground this. Like this is somebody realizing that they have to take action to get what it is that they want. I don't know if they felt restricted or they felt like they couldn't do something, but this is stepping into that action. So, yeah, okay. You don't stop. Yeah, again, like I said, like I feel like this Emperor is taking action, and I feel like they're working towards something, and like the confirmation that I'm getting right now is like, don't stop doing whatever it is that you're doing, or whoever this message is, it's like, don't stop, or they're not going to stop, because they realize, like with the Emperor here, it's like they're going after what they want. They're recognizing that they have to leave this Eight of Swords behind. Ooh, that was a lot of cards. Let's get one more for Libra. So yeah, Libra, I don't know if this is you or somebody you're dealing with, but this is like super, super spiritual. This person, this Emperor energy, has been going through it. The Emperor has been going through it. Abundance. Yeah, don't stop abundance. There's abundance coming. Clear as day. You have be assertive at the bottom of the deck. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, I feel like this Emperor is going to come in and take control of a situation, and they're going to try and ground something because they want to invest. It's like somebody recognizes, they recognize it. I'm like stuttering over my words. They recognize something, and it has to do with them needing to let something go that happened maybe like deep within like their childhood, where it's like it affected their ability to like invest. It affected their ability to like not feel like they were being restricted. Like, I don't know what this Emperor was feeling with this Five of Swords, Eight of Swords energy over here, but it wasn't very pleasant. it put them in a very, very, very like dark night of the soul type of place. But this person's coming out of it, especially coming out as the Emperor. But see, they kind of like didn't show me their energy until like the end. So this is somebody again who might not be showing you all the cards that they're dealing with. Like they're not showing you like who they are yet, if that makes sense. Like they're coming in very like, I want to say almost backwards. So I don't know what that's about, but yeah, listen to your intuition. This person's being assertive. They're going to take action with the Emperor, abundance, and don't stop. This is somebody again who they see something, they see it now. They're stepping into that new vision. So I'm going to keep moving forward, and we're going to go to Aquarius at 10048 is what I just saw. So it'll be Aquarius. Okay. Again, I can't see the chat, so I do apologize if anybody has written in it. I can't see it. I don't know why it's not loading. But Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Yeah, Aquarius. Mind. Yikes. Am I surprised? Not really. Playfulness. Thunderbolt. Guilt. Come on, guys. Aquarius, what's this? Oh, turning in control. Yikes, the lovers. Oh my gosh. Sharing. Ugh. You guys. Aquarius. What's happening? Ah. I feel like you guys are caught off guard. Like big time caught off guard energy. I feel like, actually you guys can see all my coffee marks on the side of my cup. It's nice, right? It's nice. Aquarius, why are you guys all up in your head? Okay, so I feel like there is a stripping away of mental energy. If you like, again, this is going to be very like, again, this is a generalized message for Aquarius right now. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but there is a group that I'm picking up on. If there's an energy here where it's like somebody is trying to like wear a false mask in the sense of like not dealing with their mind, not dealing with their mental health, not dealing with their thoughts, their anxieties, the repetitious cycles, like there's a lot of like mental junk. And I feel like there's a mask that is getting stripped away because it's like you go from this mind to playfulness and it's like, okay, I feel all of this, but I'm going to go out and just freaking strut my stuff and just put a mask on, and I'm just not going to look at it right now. I'm not going to deal with it. But then something's eating you up, and then boom, here's this thunderbolt. I can't tell if there's two energies here, like masculine, feminine, like what I've been picking up on, or if this is just one energy right now. This is like somebody's mind. This is like almost moon and Aquarius type energy that I don't know why I want to say that, but I just want to say moon and Aquarius. And it actually feels like it just got really dark outside. So I'm like, what is that about? But again, there's something with the thoughts, the clouded thoughts. But there's a breakthrough, but it's leading to some type of other emotion that like somebody doesn't want to process, or somebody doesn't want to pay attention to, or somebody doesn't want to feel, or it's going to take them off guard. Because I feel like, I don't know if somebody feels bad about the way that something went down, but this is like a tower moment. Like, I don't know if, again, you could have a masculine and feminine. I'm seeing it now because you do have the Lovers that came out, and then you do have the Projections card, which again is very masculine, feminine energy. So I'm seeing a masculine energy that's like all up in their head, and then I'm seeing a feminine energy that is like either sitting in guilt, or like they might feel like they're feeling like these thoughts, like they're both all up in their head again. Like, and this gnat just came back, so they're all up in their head. Like, this feminine over here is like their thoughts are like going crazy. This masculine over here is like their thoughts are going crazy. Playfulness, but there's a lot of like positive energy between the two of you, but you guys are both like projecting onto each other. Like, you both are projecting these false masks, or like you both strip away each other's false masks, and you guys kind of like force this exposure upon each other, where like with the Projections card, it's like you recognize yourself within the other person, or you're recognizing like the same anxiety that this person is feeling, this person is also feeling. This thunderbolt, it's like a tower moment. This is a tower moment for both people, because this is the Lovers coming out of the tower now. This is beyond just the sense of self. This is between two people. So Aquarius, this is actually, you are dealing with some type of a connection here. This is like a control situation where one person was trying to control how a situation went down. And with the Lovers here, this is a very strong connection that it kind of like this gnat. Like, I don't know if it's like what, like you disappear, you reappear. I don't know why, but let me move this out of the way. So God, there's a lot of mental thoughts going on here. I feel like the feminine energy in this situation is more intuitive. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of spirit around this person. Like, there's a lot of like voices. There's a lot of like, this feminine might actually be like an energy sensitive person, whether they're a healer, whether they work in any type of practice. This is somebody very sensitive to energies. And this person can almost like, I don't know what the word is, but it's like they can almost like hear, you know what I mean? Like, they can hear things. So you're dealing with somebody who even struggles to differentiate their energy versus another person's energy versus another energy's energy. This is a very fluid person. Could be a water sign, air sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy over here. This feminine energy, I don't know why I'm getting so specific, but it's like this feminine energy works with a lot of other energies, or is surrounded by a lot of other energies, whether it be ancestors, spirit. I don't know what this person does. Could be a channeler, could be a reader, even could be a healer, could be, again, this gnat is driving me nuts. Listen, I love you, but where'd you come from? Like, this feminine energy, like, okay. I feel like the feminine energy knows. I feel like the masculine energy was trying to control. The masculine energy needs to release whatever control this is and actually surrender to whatever connection this is, point blank. The masculine is in the process. Like, there's a masculine energy in the process of removing the mask and surrendering to some type of connection, some type of acknowledgement of a connection. There's a lot of unity between two people. And I actually feel like this feminine might be picking up on this person's energy because of the projections that are going between two people. It's like whatever's happening to this person is happening to this person, 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 is happening to this person. So again, this is a clear case of like, wow. I don't know how else to explain it, to be completely honest with you. I feel like the masculine was wearing a mask, was kind of refusing to deal with maybe their toxic ways, I want to say. But this person's releasing control because it's in reverse. So the control is being released in a situation, surrendering to some type of situation, some type of connection, some type of divine situation here. And again, this is somebody who does not like to go deep. This is somebody who does not like to be emotional. They do not like to go deep within their emotions. This is somebody, again, who might be more analytical in the way that they think. But it's like this person came in and kind of forced this person to, I want to say, become emotional. I don't know what that's about. Like somebody shook up somebody's like rigid ways and then kind of brought in this like beautiful type of connection that caused somebody to really like have to peel away the layers within themselves to like get to this. I don't know what this is about, but there's a feminine energy that's very comfortable but also needs to be very protective of their energy during this time, because there's a lot of like energies surrounding the feminine. So there's a strong sense of like needing to protect your energy during this time, especially if you're dealing with other people. This is also transmuting any type of negativity, any type of guilt or thought. But this is also realizing that somebody might have controlled how a situation went down and they need to like release that control and go within. Again, the Five of Swords came out. Somebody feeling very defeated in a situation. Again, very mental energy. Again, the Five of Swords is very Aquarian, Moon and Aquarius energy for me. This is somebody who will literally mentally fight themselves. Like they will literally mentally fight themselves on something. And like you could like ask this person a question and it could be something that they want to do, but they'll tell you no. And then they'll think about it and then they'll come back and they'll be like, well, actually, I do kind of want to do that. Actually, I do want to do this. Actually, I do want to invest in this. See what I'm saying? Like it's kind of crazy. Not in a bad way. It's just crazy energy. So you have the Five of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Somebody could have had like very narcissistic ways or like narcissistic beliefs. Not really a person who does a lot of inner reflection, but I feel like somebody kind of came in and like kind of shook up their world. This person wasn't giving everything that they could give to a situation. They were wearing a false mask in a situation. Could have been dealing with a Libra, somebody with Libra in their chart. Moon in Aquarius is extremely prominent right now. And then you have the Two of Cups. Somebody is recognizing that maybe they do want to give to something. Maybe they're tired of dealing with other people. They're tired of feeling like they have to fight other people, or they have to argue, or they're tired of that energy. They're tired of not getting. Page of Cups. 9 of Cups. This person wants a wish fulfillment. Somebody wants a wish fulfillment. They're recognizing that they want a wish fulfillment, and it's emotional. I feel like you were dealing with somebody who shut something down because it was too emotional, or they shut something down because it was too deep for them, or somebody shut something down because it wasn't it wasn't like what they anticipated, and so then they walked away from it, or something happened, and then they realized, like, maybe I do want this. Maybe this is what I want. Maybe I do want to invest my time in this. Maybe this is a connection that's good for me. But see, the flip side of this is that you have the Queen of Swords. So this is somebody, again, who's not going to deal with somebody's bullshit, because the Queen of Swords has been through a lot. This is Aquarian, Libra energy. This is somebody who knows how to drop the sword if they have to. They know how to, like, this is somebody, again, who could be very sharp with the way that they go about things, or very, they don't tolerate bullshit. You know, Queen of Swords doesn't tolerate bullshit. Like, they'll cut you out very quickly for narcissism. They'll cut you out very quickly for whatever, you know. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. It's just the Queen of Swords is just not to be messed with. Like, they're just not going to tolerate it. The Queen of Cups might be like, you know, be more emotional, be more vulnerable, but the Queen of Swords is more like, they're very sensitive. They're very protective of their emotions. Queen of Swords is very protective of their emotions. But they know how to have a conversation, and I feel like this person knows that they have to have a conversation now. They have to talk about something, but they also know that there's a risk, because, again, the Queen of Swords can really cut somebody out. And then you have the Fool here, where it's like somebody's coming directly towards this Queen of Swords. And I feel like on their mind, they have this Two of Cups with this Lovers. And with the Six of Pentacles kind of crowning them too, it's like they're hoping that somebody's going to give, or be open to it at least. But this Queen of Swords could feel defeated. There was an offer that could have been given in the past, but it wasn't taken. Or it made somebody feel left out in the cold. And then you have a feminine energy sitting in the Nine of Pentacles, and then you have a masculine energy sitting in the Nine of Wands. So it's like somebody was like watching another person be happy, be independent, be like living their best life, and then this other person was just kind of like very guarded, very like, like, again, like, look at how this Nine of Wands is looking at this Nine of Pentacles. Like, this Nine of Wands is like looking at this Nine of Pentacles, like, while this person's guarded, this person's thriving. And again, I feel like somebody is realizing, but I feel like the person who's thriving is the Queen of Swords, because they know how to be disciplined. They know how to have a conversation. They know how to stand up for themselves. They know how to be confident. They know how to communicate clearly. And then you have this Nine of Wands. So this is somebody, again, who might be hesitating on how to come in. They might be hesitating on like shit, are they going to take this offer? Like, are they going to leave us out in the cold? Because it's like recognizing that something is a wish fulfillment. But you have 999. And you have the Two of Swords. So somebody's definitely thinking, they're like, what do I do? How do I go about this? They've been holding on to it for a period of time. There's something about 4 months. And then the Nine of Swords actually just fell out. With the Five of Cups. And then you have the Ten of Cups. Somebody's been holding on to this for a while with the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there was an ending. Somebody's very stressed out. They're sad about how something went down. Somebody invested time, or they want to invest time, or they're hoping that somebody has the strength to invest time or to have patience with them. Could be connecting with a Leo. 8 of Swords. Somebody's been holding back for a long time. They haven't been showing you their cards. Like somebody's not showing you their hand. They are holding on to this, but I feel like they haven't been saying anything, or they're not like communicating. You both are like going through similar energies, but you guys like aren't talking about it, or there's no like, I don't know, like there's a mirroring that's going on, especially with this projections card. It's like you both are going through, whoever's the sensitive one, whoever's the one who's connected in the energy, you're feeling this. Like you're feeling it, and you know, like, or you have an inkling, you have like an indicator, you have like there's something telling you that this isn't your energy. And you're right, because it is this other person's energy who you're connecting with. Because this person feels like they missed an opportunity. They're stressed out about an ending. They feel like, they're stabbed in the back. They feel like they stabbed you in the back. They feel like they, missed out on something really good. They invested time into it, or they're hoping that you'll be open to investing time. They're hoping that you'll have the strength to overcome the situation with them. There's something very destined about how this is taking place. You have the Ace of Wands here. This person's holding on to this. Like they see the Ten of Cups. They see a happy home. They see a happy family. They're holding on to this passion. This is somebody, again, who could have came in with a lot of passion, but not a lot of emotion, not a lot of groundedness. And so because this person wasn't grounding it, because this person wasn't being emotionally vulnerable, somebody cut something down. They weren't, like, it caused somebody to be like in disarray because they weren't getting what they wanted. Like they weren't getting what they deserved. And so it's like the both of you, or two, whoever these energies are, whoever was trying to control how something went down is now experiencing like it's like this person's seeing it now. And then I don't know why this feminine's carrying this guilt. I don't know if they put out strong boundaries, but I see this person transmuting that energy fairly quickly because they're realizing that something's a projection. They're realizing that something needs to fall away so that something can be revealed. So again, decipher that as you will. I wasn't ready for that, but you have reconciliation that just popped out. So I was pulled to look at it, but I didn't think the deck was ready. But you do have reconciliation that fell out, so that is pretty significant because I'm being pulled to look at it. This is somebody, again, who, and I was going to say that like moments ago, but I didn't really, I don't know if I said it, but I feel like you're at a separation from somebody, especially with the 4 months thing. Like I feel like you guys have been at it, or you guys have been separated for something like a couple months. Like there's something here. But someone is returning from your past. They're returning to your life. This is a reconciliation. Somebody's letting go of control. They're hoping that they can invest, or they're hoping that they can fix something, or that you'll be open to something. But again, your thoughts, like both of your thoughts are like driving yourselves nuts. Like you both are like thinking about each other, or you both are like reminiscing about the same things. It's like you both are reflecting the same energies off of each other. So like if one of you changes your thoughts to something positive, it'll actually help the other person, because you both are like mirror images for whatever reason. I don't know what that's about, but it's like whatever one feels, the other feels in a different but like similar way. But this is also the stripping away of false beliefs, the stripping away of like false masks. So you have the Weight card that fell out. So reconciliation and weight came out. Choose a new direction. I don't know. I feel like, again, with reconciliation, weight, choose a new direction. Let me get one more. Stay optimistic about your love life. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so there's something coming in that this could be for a couple people. Again, use your intuition with whatever this is, Aquarius. Like, use your intuition. Whoever's resonating with, use your intuition. There's something coming back around from the past. You could have multiple things coming back from the past. I'm picking up on like two energies. One energy that is coming back from the past, okay? It's like a reconciliation of sorts, but there's an emphasis on waiting and choosing a new direction because there's something better after whatever separation this is. And I don't know if it's a new connection or if it's a better offer that's coming towards you, because they're saying stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking with faith will bring you romance. And then you have expression at the bottom of the deck. So again, this is something, again, let go of control issues is here too with compromise. So I don't know. There's some cycle, again, I'm picking up on like a cycle where it's like there, I don't want to say like a test. I don't want to say that because I don't think it's a test, but it's like be patient because something is coming towards you after a period of separation. And then this choose a new direction, but there's two people on the card here. So it's like, I don't know if like two people are choosing to go in a different direction, like you guys are just choosing to do something new, to do something different after reconciling, or you're choosing to go in a new direction to a new connection. But that doesn't make sense with the cards that I pulled. Because with reconciliation and separation being here, this is like, I don't know, after whatever separation this is, there's something better. So you have a reconciliation, something from your past. This could be a past life connection. This could be just a very strong bond that you have with somebody, staying optimistic, waiting, choosing a new direction. Again, not entertaining things that like, you know, like aren't really meant for you, because again, it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm sorry, you guys, but I don't know what this is. Reconciliation, wait, choose a new direction. I don't know. I feel like somebody's coming back around. I mean, it makes sense with the reconciliation card. But the choose a new direction, I feel like, I don't know if you guys are going to choose to work together. You guys are just going to choose to change some type of cycle, or you guys are just going to not repeat something, or there's time apart from somebody. I don't know. You could have something coming back around from your past, or, like I said, or there could be another energy where it's like multiple energies coming back from your past, but they're saying wait because there's something better. So if your intuition's telling you, like, say for example, somebody comes back around from the past, and say for example, your intuition is telling you that something's off, listen to your intuition because something is off. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're not just feeling that just because you're feeling it. Like, you're literally feeling it because, wait, choose a new direction, there's something better. You see what I'm saying? So be careful of that. But I'm also seeing an energy where reconciliation, wait, choose a new direction, stay optimistic, there's something better, time apart, where it's like coming together, working together with another person to go in a new direction. Choosing to be patient with one another. So use your intuition with whatever this is. Yeah, use your intuition with whatever this is. Stay optimistic. There's something coming back around from your past. And it could be multiple things or people. So be careful and use your intuition with whatever that is. Somebody's been holding on to something from the past because they feel with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups like that they can make something like happy. Somebody's holding on to something that they feel is a wish fulfillment. They feel like they missed out on something in the past. They're stressed out about something. But I'm seeing two energies like mirroring each other. So I don't know what that's about. So use your best your best discernment with whatever this is. Let me see something here. What is this? There's something better. What is that? Let me clarify a card, but there's something better. Wait. What's this about? So I clarified there's something better in wait. Have faith in your dreams. A win-win outcome is in your forecast, and it's time to release negativity. You could be connecting with a Libra or a Scorpio. There's something about the full moon. The win-win outcome is in your forecast. It's time to release negativity. So maybe that's what that's about. There's something better in wait. Maybe they're saying transmute this energy. It's a win-win outcome, whatever this is. It's a win-win. So again, it's very cryptic, I know, but that's really all that they're going to give me for you guys, Aquarius. And I hope that those messages helped you. You know, I hope that they helped. So with that, let's see, I did Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we did the air element. Let me see here. Do I want to keep the videos separate? Well, let me just do one more and see where I'm at from that point. And I'll just timestamp these videos and it'll be like air and some of fire. Sorry. I'm just going to do it this way. So, all right, so we did Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I will timestamp the bottom. Let me try and do some Leo. I wish I could see the chat. Yeah, it's just, it won't let me. I don't know why. But anyway, let's jump into fire and let's do Leo. And let me put, where's my pen? Okay, so let me do Leo. We're at 1, 3, 3, 4, 5. Leo. Leo. Sharing. Totality. We are the world. This is abundant. This is learning to trust other people. Offering a hand to other people. The miser. Oof. But okay, though. I mean, I see it. I see it. Very fiery, very passionate. We are the world, the miser. I feel like you guys are stepping out of, I hate to say it, but I don't hate to say it. I mean, this is beautiful. But if you guys have been going through like an energy where you guys have been like pulling back, you're actually stepping out of that energy and learning to share that Leo energy instead of cultivate. I see very Leo Aquarius energy. where it's like bringing in that aspect of that opposite sign into the beauty of your sign, Leo. Because Leos are very vibrant, very loving, very sharing. But this is like offering a hand. We are the world and the miser. This is like pushing out energies that no longer have room in this sharing aspect. This is like stepping into like full power. You have suppression and reversed impatience at the bottom of the deck. So again, you're releasing suppression, stepping into patience. And then you have the new vision card at the top of the deck with understanding. Yeah, this is releasing from bondage of self. This is releasing from anything that was making you feel like you had to pull back or be selfish or feel like you had to restrict your energy. This is stepping away from materialism and learning how to give versus take. This is stepping into the spotlight even of learning to offer, to assist, to help other people, to step into this Aquarian embodiment of Leo, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to put that. Patience, letting go of anything that makes you feel like you can't do something, releasing anything that makes you feel like you're not nurturing, like you're releasing that, like you're like, no, I am nurturing. I am releasing the bondage of self. I'm releasing all the things that make me feel stuck. I'm releasing the things that make me feel tired, that make me feel like I need to pull back my energy, and stepping into that giver role, stepping into that nurturance. There's a lot of feminine power here. This is also taking a leap of faith. We are the world. This is coming into contact with new people too, who might help you along the way, help assist you along the way. But just be careful of any type of like greed or any type of materialism. But I actually see somebody actually showering this person, this miser energy, with love. And it might actually push that person away, but hey, it is what it is, right? You know? It's like showering with affection over that negativity. It's like choosing love over war, choosing love over hate, choosing to give rather than to take. Then you have the Two of Wands. It's like making a decision, choosing a new direction, making a decision, choosing to release whatever's in the past. Choosing a new direction, a new plate. Setting out boundaries. No longer investing in what makes you feel anxious. Somebody feels like they have to reach for something, or there's anxiety about a new start. Sleepless nights. It's like, what is this with We Are the World? This is also somebody realizing how their actions impact others, or how they play a part in a bigger agenda. And then you have the King of Swords here. This is somebody very logical, very intellectual, very disciplined. Somebody could be into law, or they could be very diplomatic, or this person knows how to have a conversation. They know how to clearly communicate, and they know how to be very effective with it. The King of Swords is also somebody very logical, somebody who, again, knows how to stand up for this is somebody who would stand up for injustice. This is somebody who would stand up in the face of adversity, or in the face of bullying, or in the face of wrong. This person would stand up to that. But this King of Swords is carrying this Nine of Swords here, where I don't know if they feel like they are reaching for something. There could be a feminine energy that put themselves at a distance. And it's like this King of Swords is like trying to reach out to something, because they're connected. They have connection here. This is worldly energy. This is Aquarian energy. But there's something about this feminine over here where it's like they're just out of reach, or they're just out of something. But they're open, they're receiving, they're just a little bit at a distance. But they're open. It's just this King of Swords. It's like, how do I get to them? How do I get over there? So I don't know if somebody put boundaries up, Leo. I don't know if somebody put boundaries up. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Libra. This is, again, you're dealing with an energy, again, who might be very passionate about social justice. I don't know why that keeps coming up, but this is somebody very passionate about the collective, or very passionate about communities of people, groups of people. You have the High Priestess here with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like there was a feminine energy that was very giving. But this King of Swords was kind of more withholding. I don't know what that's about. This King of Swords is ready to have a conversation with somebody. They feel very guided towards something, but they realize that this King of Swords realizes that they were holding on to something material, or that they were holding on to some type of like materialism, or whatever they were holding on to was causing their own disruptions. It was causing their own Nine of Swords. This is enlightenment too. They were holding on to something very strongly. And it had to do with like the world, or like the earthly stuff, like the material world. This King of Swords coming in as the Knight of Swords. Like, this is somebody, again, who might have... I don't know what this is, Leo. Like, what? It's kind of confusing. It's like there's a feminine energy over here that's very loving. And then there's this King of Swords who is kind of like... I don't know if like they shut somebody down and they chose to focus on money and different stuff like that. And it's like they shut something so loving down, and they chose to focus on material. They chose to keep themselves wrapped up in something other than whatever this was. And it caused them a lot of grief, a lot of sleepless nights, because I see boundaries being put out. And then I see somebody trying to like rush in and like, I don't know what this is. Somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. It's causing them sleepless nights. Like somebody can't sleep. Like this Nine of Swords is actually making me feel kind of sick. Like making me feel sick to my stomach. Makes me feel very dizzy. This King of Swords is feeling it. Give me a second. Leo, what is this? Just need to ground for a second. This King of Swords is all up in their head. Anxiety attacks, panic attacks. They were so focused on money. They were so focused on material. They were so focused on everything else but what was right in front of them. And this person over here was so loving, so receptive, so open, so vulnerable. Strong Taurus energy. But they feel like they missed an opportunity. My self-sabotage combo came out. I feel like this King of Swords kind of sabotaged the situation a little bit. Somebody was so up in their head that they weren't clear to make a decision. Again, this is Aquarius energy, very strong. Queen of Swords actually flipped up in the deck. So this is a counterpart kind of combo here. I feel like there was, again, coming out as the Queen of Swords, this is somebody who knows how to be receptive, knows how to have a conversation and be clear, but also isn't going to take any shit. So I feel like this Queen of Swords is actually this energy over here who is very loving, very supportive, very grounded, wanting to be very open and very loving. This person, this feminine energy, receptive energy over here, put out boundaries and chose to go in a new direction, or is choosing to go in a new direction, because they're sitting like this. They're very comfortable with where they are. They're very connected into earth, into spirituality, whatever it is that grounds them. They're very connected in it. They released whatever the suppression was. And this other energy is like, shit, what did I do? That energy's back. Jesus, what is this? I thought that left. Thought that energy was gone. But no, this is somebody from your past who feels like they screwed something up. And they feel like because you put out boundaries, it caused this person to do like some deep reflection. Because this person was like, why'd they put up boundaries? And it's like, oh shit, they realized, oh, well, I was focused on the wrong stuff. I was focused on the money. I was focused on the jewels. I was focused on acquiring, taking. And this other energy was giving. And then this person stopped giving because they're like, no, I know my worth. And I'm going to put boundaries out because I want equal give and take. Chose a new direction. Here comes this King of Swords. No, stop. Are you still mad at me? Like, what is that? You know? But this person isn't coming in graceful. Like, they're not coming in. Like, they're coming in kind of harsh. Or, like, kind of direct or kind of short. But this person, like, sabotaged their own situation mentally. It's a lot of mental energy. Again, I keep hearing Moon in Aquarius. I don't know what that's about. But this person, like, again, here's the Moon card. Moon in Aquarius. I don't know. I don't know how that plays into something, but somebody sabotaged their own situation. They were keeping secrets. They weren't being honest. Again, the High Priestess with the Moon, secrets that weren't coming out. They weren't being honest. They weren't clearly communicating. And they put themselves in the Nine of Swords because they missed an opportunity, or they felt like they missed an opportunity because this other energy put them in their place. I mean, not to be, harsh, but this other energy put this person in their place. And I'm actually getting a pressure in my solar plexus area, in my stomach. And it's like this person felt it. Like, they felt it. So this is coming out. Whatever secrets are going to come out. The Nine of Wands. This King of Swords is like wounded warrior. They're sitting at a double nine. They're sitting at the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. This person knows that they screwed up. They know that they were focused on something that they shouldn't be focused on. I feel like this energy over here, this receptive energy that was trying to give and offer a handout to somebody, like to help them or to offer them unconditional support, unconditional love. And this other person just shut it down because they were focused on money. They were focused on wealth. They were focused on, buying jewels and fine clothes and nice cars and nice shoes and different stuff like that, which again, it's, nothing wrong with that, but it's like that person chose to invest in that rather to invest in this. They chose to invest in money and material things rather than to invest in unconditional love and support, whatever it might have been. And so there's a realization taking place that they might have been greedy with their energy, what they were giving. And they realized, like, wow, what did I do? Because this person chose a new direction. This is somebody who chose to keep secrets rather than to be honest. They chose to stay in this wounded warrior type of like energy where it's like the world's out to get me. That's kind of like how this person felt. Like they felt like the world was just out to get them. But then you have the Hierophant here. It's Taurus energy. There was a huge lesson. You have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Like whatever was not being revealed is going to be revealed. Whatever wasn't coming out is going to come out. It's a matter of time. This is also seeking counsel. So I feel like whoever was receptive, their intuition told them to move forward. Their intuition told them, okay, like, move on. Don't give to this situation anymore. And so that they pulled back. They chose a new direction, or they are choosing a new direction. They're in the process of it. But they had to. It's divinely orchestrated. Again, here's the Queen of Swords coming back out. Again, somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. They're sad. They want to take a leap of faith. They got to make the decision to do it. With the Lovers, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person knows that there's a wish fulfillment here, but they know that they have to come in correct because this person isn't going to put up with any bullshit. Because before you might have gotten the very vulnerable side, you might have gotten the very open side, but now this Queen of Swords is stepping in because this person put up boundaries, and so this person knows that they're not going to get the receptive side, that there is a chance that they're going to get the side of the Queen of Swords where it's like, hey, like, we can talk about this, we can communicate with this, but I'm not putting up with your bullshit. Like that emotional, like Queen of Cups energy, the Queen of Swords is stepping to the forefront now. You know, like the Queen of Swords knows boundaries, they know how to clearly communicate, and this person knows that when they come in, or if they do come in, that they definitely owe some type of an explanation or some type of conversation with whatever this is, but they feel like they missed an opportunity. They feel sad about their focus on the past because they recognize that something's a wish fulfillment and that they want to put the time into something because they planted seeds, and now they're recognizing it. They want to take a leap of faith towards it, but it's like with this Three of Wands, there's some type of procrastination, some type of delay, some type of like pause, a wait. Like they're thinking about, okay, how do I come in and do this, because this person might not be receptive to me anymore. And so they're realizing like, okay, this energy might not be open to communicating with me anymore. So now how do I get around this? How do I conversate with this person who possibly chose a new direction? So they're hoping that they can reconcile in a situation and that you'll be receptive, but they also are expecting you to have very firm boundaries with whatever it is that they're coming towards you with. But they've been holding on to it for a prolonged period of time. Again, over 4 months. This, again, 4. This person's been taking a lot of time out to reflect and to heal from narcissistic energy. This person, I feel like they are hopeful, but they don't know how to be successful with whatever this approach is. They're not sure, like, okay, how am I going to be successful at this? How am I going to do this? So this is for Leo. Woo! Okay. Okay, so you have reconsider, playfulness, and true love. I don't know, you guys. It's saying reconsider. The reconsider fell on the receptive energy side. So I don't know, maybe they're saying like to this, whoever's in this receptive energy, maybe they're saying reconsider. Maybe they're saying like weigh out all your options. Somebody might be coming in to try and recapture something. They're saying maybe look from a perspective of the youthful energy. Maybe look at something through a different perspective. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So maybe reconsidering an approach to something. You know, reconsider maybe how you look at somebody. And then you have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Somebody feels this way. They feel very strongly. Somebody's hoping that they can reconcile, but they're hoping that they can recapture that youthfulness. So maybe the key to recapturing the youthfulness is to maybe let that guard down a little bit. Let go of control issues at the bottom of the deck with perfect timing. So I think that that's really interesting here with perfect timing, because it's like, let the situation unfold naturally. Something's coming in and it's divine timing. It's orchestrated. It's already written down. It's already in the book. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, that's what I got for Leo. But it looks like somebody's realizing that they, kind of maybe didn't deal with something the best way that they should have. They're recognizing like, oh, wow, I was focused over here when I should have been focused over here. I was putting my time over here when I should have been putting it over here. There's no room for this energy anymore. This like miser materialism energy, there's no room for it. It's being pushed out, and this person is like, all right, well, I'm going to choose a new direction. And then this person's like, shit, no, wait. And it like caused a tower moment for somebody to realize like, hey, like I need to maybe prioritize my things a little bit different here. I don't know what that's about, but I hope that made sense. So that was for Leo. I am a little bit hungry. I might jump off and grab some food real quick and then come back through Aries, Sagittarius, and go on from there. So this is one video here. Okay, so I hope that these messages help. This was again Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo. I will put that in the title in the title box there. Thank you all for your support, and I look forward to connecting with you guys later. And I'll see you guys in a little bit.